Hello everyone! In this video, we will solve a vertical motion problem. A stone is thrown vertically upward from the ground with an initial velocity of 64 feet per second. We are asked to find several things, including the equation of motion, the maximum height, and the stone hits the ground. Let's solve it step by step. First, remember that when an object moves vertically under gravity in feet, the acceleration due to gravity is negative 32 feet per second squared. To find the equation of motion, we use the formula. Since the stone starts from the ground, the initial position is 0. The initial velocity is 64 feet per second. And the acceleration is negative 32 feet per second squared. Substituting the values into the formula, we get S of t equals to 0 plus 64t plus 1/2 times negative 32 t squared. Simplifying this gives S of t equals 64t minus 16t squared. So, the next equation of motion of the stone is S of t equals 64t minus 16t squared. Next, let's find how long it takes for the stone to reach its highest point. At the highest point, the velocity becomes 0. The velocity formula is, substituting the values gives b of t equals 64 minus 32t. Setting the velocity equals to 0. 0 equals 64 minus 32t. Solving for t gives t equals 2 seconds. So, the stone reaches its highest point after 2 seconds.
Now let's find how high the stone goes. We substitute t equals 2 into the position equation. S of 2 equals 64 times 2 minus 16 times 2 squared. S of 2 equals 128 minus 64. S of 2 equals 64. So the maximum height reached by the stone is 64 feet. Let's find the velocity at t equals 1.5 seconds and t equals 2.5 seconds. Using the velocity formula, v of t equals 64 minus 32t. For t equals 1.5, v of 1.5 equals 64 minus 32 times 1.5. v of 1.5 equals 64 minus 48. v of 1.5 equals 16 feet per second. The velocity is 16 feet per second upward. For t equals 2.5, v of 2.5 equals 64 minus 32 times 2.5. v of 2.5 equals 64 minus 80. v of 2.5 equals 64 minus 80. v of 2.5 equals negative 16 feet per second. The negative sign means the stone is moving downward at 16 feet per second.
Now, let's determine when the stone reaches the ground. The stone reaches the ground when the height equals 0. So we set the position equation equals to 0. 64t minus 16t squared is equals to 0. Factoring gives 16t open parenthesis 4 minus t close parenthesis is equals to 0. This gives two solutions, t equals 0 and t equals 4. Since t equals 0 is the starting time, the stone reaches the ground at 4 seconds. Finally, let's find the speed when the stone hits the ground. Using the velocity formula, B of 4 equals 64 minus 32 times 4. B of 4 equals 64 minus 128. Lastly, equals negative 64 feet per second. The negative sign indicates downward motion. Since speed is the magnitude of velocity, the speed is 64 feet per second. And that completes our problem. The equation of motion is S2t equals 64t minus 16t squared. The stone reaches its highest point at 2 seconds. The maximum height is 64 feet. The stone returns to the ground at 4 seconds with a speed of 64 feet per second. That's all. Thanks for watching.